tell me what
I want to get some experience before the D1 race because I gotta kind of find the groove of what I'm supposed to be talking
Yeah,
about. Because each track is kind of different.
no, I got you. It's just that tell me when the technical work.
Okay, yeah.
All right, your starting lineup will be Shadowy, Antilol, Drexum, Beast. I don't
Pace
know
car
who's even
stealing
after
away.
him,
Keep it 100. Keep it 100.
and
Keep it 100.
King,
Don't
and
catch up,
Zenfinks.
Shadow. We head into the pit first.
Race car is now into the pits.
Green flag.
Green flag is in the air as the 13 tries to make an early jump. The 11 still on the bottom, kind of shoots up to the top side of turn 1. Here comes the 13 on his inside, gonna clear him. 11 try with the crossover, can't get there, but the 07 kind of aids the 11 to get to the inside of the 13 on the backstretch as they go into turn 3. Shadowy leading, Antilol looking for second, looking for first from second as the 07 trying to look for second place behind Antilol. Here comes Beast with a shot up from turn 4 onto the front stretch, trying to make a pass for third. Gives a bump to Antilol as the 07 kind of squeaks out to the lead. Here comes Beast on his inside. Beast might get the runoff. Oh, it's side by side. There are bumping doors on the backstretch into turn 3. 4 wide. Here comes the 13. I think the 13 might have the advantage. No, the 77 breaks away and clears the 13 for first. As Shadowy trying to make a dive bomb below the 13, couldn't get it done, and he puts himself on the wall as he does. 07 looking under, got hit by the 77 trying to block. I have not seen the 07. That is someone. Drexum. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. I was very confused. Beast now kind of pulling away from Antilol here. Antilol is a recent winner from Dover, and now he's going to try to look for another win.
What a surprise.
Oh, as he runs the 77 of Beast up into the wall for the lead, and I think he's going to scoot away here. Oh,
nope.
No, here comes Beast now. He's got to run. He's going to try to make a pass. Nope, he's just going to give Antilol a push going into the corner. Antilol now forced the high side, uses the wall-to-wall ride. That might be a little bit of a penalty.
Go down a little bit. Down. Takes it.
As the 77 now on the quarter panel, gives him a bump instead. Looks under into turn 1, side by side. The 77 barely tries to brake and kind of hits the 13 up, which allows the 11 to move in.
Antilol and
Oh, here comes Drexum up down the inside. Here comes Shadowy as well, making it 4 wide. As they come out of 4, who's going to have the advantage? I think the 07 might... Oh, no, he gets smacked up. Here comes the 77 to the lead. Crazy first couple set of laps here as 11 tries to battle the 77 on the inside, but Beast is not going to let up as he goes for the crossover. Can the 11 block? He barely does, as the 77 is still knocking on the door, and the 11's going to shut it out. Now he's going to go for the lead as the 77 now again on the inside of the 11, checks up. Side by side coming out of 4. It might be the 11's game though as he comes out of the final corner as, no, I was wrong. Here comes the 77 to Beast on the inside, kind of nudging to the lead. As Shadowy makes another pass on the inside, crossover again. A lot of aggressive racing up front at the start of this race, but that might be what sets these drivers up for victory later on in this race. As a 13 kind of gaining back the time that he had lost earlier in the race, and is now kind of pulling it all together, trying to make it act. Josh, why do you have to... Why you hate him, bro? Why do you hate him?
It's the guy that had the ball.
He's scary. Bro,
Beast and Otta looking to pull away.
Yeah, Beast could actually start putting some time on these two because the 11 and 13 just keep rubbing doors on each other and they just keep putting themselves on the wall. Shadowy kind of broke away from the 13 and is now going to try to look for that 77 car as they both decide to use the high lane here. Here comes the 96. Sends it up the track, kind of gives the 11 a better arc in the corner, which might give Shadowy a chance to catch up and gain a little more time on the 77. Kind of spread out single file racing now as I say that the 96 tries to make a pass on the 13 on the inside.
Shadowy trying to send it in deep, doesn't quite get to the 77 in that corner.
Sometimes it's not a very smart decision to try to kind of send on these drivers, especially early on in the race week, especially when it's at a short track of all tracks, because that could end up screwing your race over.
Well, the contact there though. Oh, 913 wall right next to my lead flag went off a bit, and 96 was gonna take the final belief slot. Great, right up behind right now.
You know, I do believe that, you know, at this point in the race, now the drivers are spreading out. It's really all about who has the best line here, and Beast is really demonstrating what he can do. Shadowy desperately trying to get to him. I see him like he's setting the corners a lot. But let's see what happens as we
Shadowy right now is just trying to copy the same line that Beast has got, but he's kind of using a little more of the upper groove in the second lane to try to give himself a little more of a run off the corner, but it doesn't seem to be helping.
He's really high.
Has a better exit.
I think what's happening is that Shadowy's experimenting and trying Beast, but it's just not working out. He just keeps going away. I think he's just using a mix of every lane, low, middle. I might not work.
Yeah, that 77 is becoming more and more of a blur in the vision of the 11 right now. So this might be a little bit of a race for second now, and no longer for first. Here comes the 96. He gets a bump in the 13, almost into the back of the 11.
3 wide.
3 wide. Oh, they're all rubbing doors, and there's an arrowhead that forms in the wall. As that
Shadowy
puts
still running
a lot of time behind the 11, which lets Shadowy now have a chance to try to just focus on the leader. He doesn't have to worry about third or fourth. He just got to worry about the first place driver right now. Which, what are the stages, or is there no stage?
There's the message. It's on lap 19.
Oh. 19 is white. Okay, thank you.
These stages are 19 and 38. We're gonna have to ask the question. You know, when are these drivers gonna have to pit in between these stages?
Yeah, near the stage end. I think if I were them, I believe that you could pit under caution. So if I were them, I'd just wait for the stage end. I don't think there's any reason to try to make some kind of crazy pit strategy now.
And the Beast is pulled away. Look at that gap. He was 1.6 ahead of Shadow. Now it's 2 seconds. The Beast has found the line.
Oh, the 07 kind of wall riding there. Actually, no, I don't know if he was making contact with the wall.
I'm just saying, Claymore, what do you think about this excellent drive from Beast right now? He's literally pulled away Shadowy back into the
This is very impressive. These cars are not, at least from what I've experienced, these cars are not like my favorite style of cars, but these are the cars that if you run the high lane and you do it right, you can actually get a lot of advantage. You can get a big advantage on the exited corners, which is what I love about this league in general and the cars that they made here. It's such a great chance to watch these drivers show their talent and show how good they are.
Yeah, it looks like Beast is running the middle lane.
Remember,
and then
Beast is a D1 winner in his first start. My apologies.
Yeah, he is definitely proving why he was.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, he's been running the middle lane in turns 1 and 2, and then he just goes low in 3 and 4. So I mean, he's kind of alternating between the lanes he's using here, and it seems to be working pretty well. As he's managed to maintain his 2-second lead on Shadowy, who also has a 4-second lead on the rest of the pack.
Yeah, they're all battling the pack here.
The 11 is stuck in a sea of basically concrete, and he's just trying to search for any nearby vessel he can, scrounge upon. But he is just out there.
I think what happened, he got left out on the H&S concrete, considering all the way back there, reloading to his life. As they're nearing stage end right now, who to go in the line for stage end?
He's just treading water at this point.
I feel like D1's going to be different.
D1 is probably going to be different.
It is.
The experience gap, the skill gap between the drivers is a lot more like it's a bigger variety in D2, but D1 it's a lot more compact, and a lot of the drivers are at either similar or barely above each other in skill level. So it'll definitely be a different race.
Yeah, it's a fair playing field, like Claymore said. I heavily agree with him here. D1 has still talent, but as we expect, it might not.
Okay.
We are just gonna expect pack racing most likely to D1 with all the racing.
Oh yeah, this league is even better than what I remembered. Okay, yeah, so this league, if I remember correctly, you guys don't do stage cautions?
Yeah, no caution, but this is white.
Damn.
Stage white. So Beast,
white flag for Beast. Beast is just by himself at this point. He could mess up these last 2 corners, and he would still have the stage in the bag. So.
Yep, he was literally 3 seconds ahead last lap. Absolutely bizarre drive from Beast here.
Fox and Ansel a little bit trouble.
An
back in
amazing
two.
drive from the 77 as he's going to claim a stage win here at Milwaukee.
Hang on. Who's going to get the first stage point? Beast versus King, side by side for P3 for this stage. Who's going to get the run out of the corner? It's going to be 07 or
Versus
96.
The 07 kind of nudges out. Yeah, he's got it.
Exum is third.
Beast
Excellent run by
versus
him.
King, boys.
King and Drag. That was a really good race for I believe, the last stage point.
Yeah.
These guys are going to go hard at it.
Still 3 seconds ahead of Shadowy. Absolutely
Pinched up
unbelievable.
against each other now. Here comes the pack behind him. Here comes the 13 and 29. Here comes the sub and the recent winner from Dover. As now they're going to try to make a pass for, I believe this is third and fourth now. 07 kind of sends it in the corner, gets a big shove from the 29.
Hold on,
I don't know if that
back.
that might have been Ansel's fault, but
Just sent the 29 up the hill. Remember, the 13, he is 2 in a row winner. You know, he is very quick, but today just seems not like his day. Just running in the back of the pack, mid-pack for most of the race here. Being outpaced by guys like Drayson and King. So, I mean,
Insane.
your
He might
call.
lap them by the end of it.
Yeah, if we continue at this pace, like they said, if this race continues to be green and pit strategy falls in, I think we're going to have lap cars in our hands. I think the blue flag will be used once, you know. And if Shadowy hits the wall, but then the wall tap there, you know,
I think Beast could eventually find a way to like pull away from Shadow to the point where it's like F1 when he pits, he can just come out to the booth either way.
Oh,
trouble,
Johnson
trouble,
gets
trouble.
turned.
Oh, there's trouble in the back.
They keep it green barely.
At this rate, I do believe that they could eventually get lapped by Beast because, I mean, the way he's been consistently running, and they're all still beating and banging on each other and turning each other.
Oh,
I mean, it's not looking very good for them.
But we also gotta start counting fuel now.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. But Beast is going to have a really, really big margin here to pit. I mean, you know, he is going to have a lot of room. He can comfortably pit, and yeah.
I think if he pits, he won't even have to worry about being a lap down if he doesn't get the green flag. Because I mean, the entire field has to do one full lap, and he's
And I
already
mean, they're
been
all
setting
still
up the
bunched
field.
together. Yeah.
Third place
literally.
is like 10 seconds away from him, so he could pit now, and he still wouldn't have to worry about being lapped. He'd probably come out like maybe, I don't know, 6th or 7th. So this is
No, I don't think so. I feel like he will stay first if he pits, to be honest, in my own opinion. If he does it perfectly, because the rest of the pack, they're all still together, and they will be together by the time they all have to pit. Oh, but it looks like Ansel looking for an undercut here.
I'm thinking right now, the
Ansel
best case
stalls on the
scenario
back.
for Beast, the only car that can possibly battle Beast right now is going to be Shadowy. Shadowy is the only one that kind of is keeping pace, but kind of not. So his only competition right now is really Shadowy. Maybe if a caution comes out, it can bunch up, it can really shake up the field. We don't know. But for now, Beast is putting on a dominant performance, in my opinion.
And Ansel just overshot in the pits. It's going to slow him down a little bit, but he's back out on the track.
It seems that the third place car, that's King, right? Yeah, he's kind of running the outside lane on the entry, but then he just tries to like cut down low and get a good exit. He might actually have one of the faster laps. Dirge, could you check for me if I'm correct?
Yes, sir. Let's see the fastest lap right now. Fastest lap drank some, oddly enough, with a 0:30.2. Wow.
That might have been because he was wall riding that one time. I do remember seeing.
But regardless, let's see his fastest time. King running at 30.2. 30.2 seemed like a fast time.
Oh, man, because, I mean, King recently, he's been running 31s. I mean, let's see, 31, 31.5. I don't think King is going to catch, to be honest, but, I mean, he will stay in third place.
But if we cannot count King out. Remember, caution aim.
Oh, here comes the 48.
Oh, yeah, of course, but as of right now, as it stands, the way Beast and Shadowy are running compared to him in laps, I don't think King really stands a chance yet.
Oh, there goes the 96.
And now the 96 of King coming down pit road. And he makes it. Yep, he doesn't actually mess it up. It looks like he's going to have a flawless pit entry here. And looking at pit fuel for the stage. Beast still out. A lot of drivers are going to start pitting, and Beast and Shadowy are still going at it. So we'll see what happens.
No, they could DNF.
I think Shadowy's just gonna wait until Beast pits because he knows that since Beast is the fastest car, he's probably gonna have a decent pit strategy.
Yeah, I think what I'd say what Shadow's thinking right now is Beast makes a mistake in the pit. They might be level-headed. Remember, they both pit at the same time.
Yeah.
And
He
also,
could actually
Foxy in the pit,
take
subbing
advantage
for
of
Litman Nick in the 29 car. B still out, Shadowy still out. This is going to be a very interesting pit race, or fuel race rather.
Yeah,
I think right now King is the projected leader. I believe through pit strategy. If both the leaders pit, I think Beast could come out maybe even in the top 3. But I don't know if Shadowy will be able to come out in the top 5. I think he's probably going to fall
Take
back
a
a
look
lot.
here. Beast not pitting yet still. Same with Shadowy. They're all out. Everyone is very far away from each other. Yeah.
Do you think the overcut might work at
The overcut, honestly, it might. I mean, it's a track that, like, you know, since it's so short, you're really going to have to make your pit stops count. You cannot have any slip-ups. You can't overshoot. Things like that are going to jam you up. You need to be flawless on your entry and your exit. So we're going to see. I mean, Beast is a pretty skilled driver. I think he can probably manage pretty well. But, I mean, for now, he's still staying out. How much do we have to go to the stage? About 7 to go. So this is going to be very interesting. When will they pit, Beast and Shadowy?
Wise word, my friend. Claymore, how do you feel about the gap? As it still stands, the gap has not increased, but it's not decreased, and Shadowy still holding his ground. Claymore, anything on that?
This is a very big testament to Shadowy's skill, both as we all know, a scheme creator, but also as a driver.
Oh, Beast is going
and there goes Beast. Beast is now coming in. Shadowy stays out.
He chokes it!
Shadowy is gonna stay out, and he's gonna try to maybe just kind of ride out for the rest of his
Oh
fuel
no!
and try to take the lead.
Remember, the pit feed's always above. Looks like
Beast sped.
like Drakesome
Oh,
and the third
no.
and third picks are gonna. Oh, penalty is as per usual pass through.
Very unfortunate for the 77 car. He was running
That's
very
very
well
sad.
today.
Our league owner.
He still could have a chance, though. I mean, it is a pass through at a short track, but I think if cautions come out, which they could on these restarts,
All right. Oh, and it looked like we have another speed as well. Zething's also sped. And also now Drexel coming out onto the track right in front of the cars that are currently battling for positions, but no one makes any contact, so we're good to go on that.
Did Zen speed as well, or is that?
Oh,
just
Yes, he did. He sped. Oh, and Beast doing his pass through now. Okay, that's what that was. All right, I was
Also,
confused.
the
And Shadow
36
coming into the pits.
The 48 sped as well.
I'm just saying, Claymore, Tower, this might inherit Shadowy a huge gap. Remember, Beast
Yeah.
went out of the pit.
Takes him into the wall. He has a terrible line and sends him and King into the wall. Very, very unfortunate. Sorry
King
about that.
retaliates.
Contact.
Looks like I don't think King's gonna be very happy.
Was that
Yeah, but it-
King and Drake's? Oh,
Yes.
oh, there's a little bit of a send there. Oh,
And
Good
now
contact.
Shadowy out of the pits.
Now, Beast, he has caught a bit of time. I do not think it's enough. And Shadow's on first, Beast on first one. So, the tables have turned.
Now it's time to see, can Beast catch Shadowy? Shadowy is a good, like, I'd say, what, 10 seconds ahead of him?
Yeah, tables have turned. Wouldn't you say, Claymore and Tower?
I would definitely say that. Yep, no, that pass through was definitely very detrimental for Beast, and hopefully he can recover here. Although I do not believe there's enough time, as the stage it's now 3 laps to go for the stage, and I don't think Beast is gonna make it, but at least he will get some stage points, assuming that nothing else happens.
Yeah, remember, 5
Beast
seconds.
could actually. This could be a very
Why
good
just to
thing
play
for
ball
Beast,
wall
actually,
ride,
'cause
so
this could be a chance for him to prove that he's good enough for
Oh,
P1
there's some
by just
contact
being able to
in
catch
February.
up to a car that's like more than 5 seconds ahead of him. This could be a very interesting finish if Beast could find the route that Shadowy has not already ran. So if you can just find a way to get faster, you could possibly beat Shadowy.
Remember what we said about how Shadow was lost in the HMS concrete? That is Beast right now. I think he just got kicked out of his ship. Went on the planks as he was so far
Yeah,
back
he
right
was
now.
forced to walk the plank.
Exactly.
while I believe that Beast line is better than Shadowy, it looks like Shadowy's going to be our stage winner. But soon after, we're going to start seeing Beast pull up on the horizon. He is currently having the better line than Shadowy. Shadowy, the way he's running this line is not the quickest, but he's trying to make it better as he's going into turns 1 and 2 here.
Hang on. However, he is gaining. Look at that. 4.9 seconds. He was 5.3 seconds 2 laps ago. He is gaining fast. Really fast.
Yeah.
So he definitely, he is the car to be. He is the driver to be right now.
Shadowy is now sweating in his car right now.
Watch for third.
Watch for third.
Team who's in P3
Shadowy
right now.
Oh,
is your
damn.
stage winner again.
Oh, I think
All right.
Oh, Anselol's got it.
Yep, Anselol has pulled away.
He's got him.
Top three of the best P2 drivers right now. Shadowy, Beast, and Anselol.
Oh, the 07 and 29
Oh my
kind of set
goodness,
in the
three
corner.
wide.
Grip the 9
Oh,
going
and there
King
goes
into the
there
wall.
goes King up into the wall. Same with
Foxy.
who is that? Foxy, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's like going up the hill and you know what you're doing is hold it, you know, with your line from back to back. It might be intentional though, because both have to give the advantage.
It seems that Beast has averaged basically 2/10 per lap. 200. Wait, no, yeah, it is 2/10
Yeah,
per
2/10.
lap.
I'm looking at Anselol here. He's running a very high line. He's into the wall here, but I don't think it's going to help him a lot.
You can see that's Shadowy right there as he goes in the middle of 4. He
Hey,
says,
this might,
out of Adrian, he's well past the
I'm saying this is shaping up to be a battle of the Titans. As they're coming up, oh my goodness, 3-second gap. Beast is shaving off temps like a lumberjack on a tree right now. Catching and catching. And Shadowy's on the
Had
back.
a bad turn 1 and 2 there.
Regardless, I think he can still catch up regardless if he has 1 or 2 bad corners. He didn't make up for that, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Road
no,
racing
we're
is
gonna have to
always
go
full
look
of
at it here.
mistakes. There's a lot of oh, lap 56. Okay. Verizon ones to watch.
Right? Can't pick the same driver. Top 10 still, even with that bad 1 and 2, he still maintained his gap. That is crazy thing. Beast does have the pace. They're still on. They are in the seat stretch. They're in the back there together at 1 point. So they are still. Beast, even after a drive-through, even after a detrimental penalty, he can still come out and win this race. Can you believe that?
That would be.
I don't know. I feel like he's
this
kind of
could be
waiting here.
a Bill Elliott move, when he, he went like 3 laps down and then still won the race at Talladega that one time. This could be the same
My
kind of
goodness.
similar thing, but in row racing.
Wait a minute. Beast is now 3.6 seconds away. It looks like he's losing, but he's really gaining at the same time. He's trying to be as consistent as possible as needed. Shadowy going a little too high here. I think Beast is going to gain. He's doing his line perfectly right now in that middle lane.
From when I was making the setups, little nerd knowledge here. If you go up high and go low, you get a little bit speed off you lose speed going up or then going down.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And look at that. Another 3/10 taken off. He is catching like a madman.
Yeah.
Beast is literally going beast mode on
I
this
think
track.
what-
He is trying to find every little piece of, any little bit of grip he can find, and he is taking advantage of that, and he's catching Shadowy very quickly.
Wouldn't you guys agree that Shadowy is literally a sitting duck right now? I mean, look at this.
I
They're
mean-
on the same stretch.
He has the booth against him basically. He has all of the odds against him, but I think Shadowy could actually end up prevailing in this situation. He could find a route that might be a little faster than Beast, because right now he has time to experiment and find a different line that could be potentially better than what Beast is running. Beast might not be running the best line that there is on track right now. He is running right now out of all the drivers, but maybe there's one that we just haven't seen yet. And maybe this is the chance for Shadowy to find a way to
Now he's
advance.
at 2.8 seconds behind Shadowy. And he does
Beast
win
on
out to the apron.
went down on the
Whoa.
apron.
We don't know if that'll help him or not. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, but
This might be a little. That might be a little detrimental to him being able to catch up.
I don't think it's gonna help considering he did get a bit squirrely when he did that move. I think
He
what
got
he's trying
loose.
to do is say what he did in an experiment with his line. I don't think that experiment's gonna work here. I think that's a B- on the science project.
Listen,
See,
not
yeah,
a line.
but
Wait,
still,
he
he
still
did the
gains!
What?
How?
Just he doesn't gain as much. I do believe that he did do 3 and 4 well, so he didn't like completely mess it up.
Shadow, he's that tiny little blob, that smudge in his mirror, getting just slightly bigger every lap, and eventually,
My
it's gonna
goodness.
be big enough, it's gonna be right behind him. He's
Yeah.
he's probably shaking in his boots right now. He's gonna want to try to find a lane that's better than what he's running currently.
Remember, these
Still
are the
another
two
like
times-
29 laps to go.
These are times that these two Shadowy and Bees have the highest chance of going up to the Verizon series next year. So obviously, they're just trying their hardest to prove
Oh,
themselves.
there
And
goes Shadowy.
Shadowy,
Oh,
my
yes.
goodness,
Ooh.
he's trying to do what Beast did. I think they're experimenting, but I think he lost a bit of time.
Well, let's see what happens coming this time around.
He's
2.6.
gained 2/10. He is still gaining whether Shadowy likes it or not. Shadowy, he has to be ready to defend for his life. Defend like a lion, as Fernando Alonso said, completely different sport. But regardless, even if he's still trying his hardest right now, you can already tell that he might be cracking under pressure. Considering the gap.
You know,
Beast dipping
kinda-
really low there.
You do have to experiment to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you
I
agree?
do believe he didn't have a good exit there, so he's still
Ooh,
2.6 seconds behind.
Kind of lost some time there.
No, he gained a little. He gained less than a tenth.
Want to catch up? Well, let's look at the back of the midfield right now. Oh my goodness.
That's a lot complaining of issues with this car.
Play more, you take the floor of the midfield.
All right, Angelo leading currently. Foxy's kind of been proving himself recently, up in fourth, trying to look for third. I don't know if Hot Rad is watching from his hospital bed currently, but this could be a big chance to give Foxy maybe a ride in this series later on.
Beast literally gained 4 tenths in a lap. He is now about to break the
Oh,
2 second
the
mark.
open sensing to the wall.
Sensing into the wall. Oh my
they're not
goodness. And he
happy. They
continues
are
to slow
not
down.
Oh no, Drixon's lagging.
Yeah,
Please apologize.
lagging.
Spring, I might have accidentally ran over Hot Rat on his way from Dover, so that's why he's not here.
Oh, King really not happy. He is showing his disapproval of
The
what
limo
Drexen did in
driver
the chat.
was drunk. I know. I'm sorry.
Real.
1 second on our hands. 1.8 second gap. It has stayed.
Oh, and King going into the pits. And he speeds! A drive-through penalty for King of Games.
Oh my God, no, not King.
Heartbreak.
Oh, goodness.
Remember, he nearly won Charlotte last week. And
Beast
look
is
at it.
right there. He is now definitely visible. If the 11 couldn't see him before, he can
2-second
definitely
mark.
see him now.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. They're in the same turn.
And more, you better be ready to commentate this fight we're about to have. Because
I
it's
know.
about to happen.
This might actually shape up to be like the last 5 seconds. Like the last 5 laps of this race might just be this battle.
Oh,
And here
no.
comes Beast. He
He's
wall
gotta-
taps a little bit.
Oh, he's got to slow down on the exit of that corner there. He kind of lost some time.
Yeah, he did it because he didn't wall tap, but he's still a second
Oh
away.
my God.
Oh, he goes really low this time around. Shadow
Beast
is
has
way
the odds
high.
against him. And now he's going to try to prove to himself that he can make this work. He can win this race, even from second place, and even after the speeding penalty. Can he win this
Here he
race?
comes. He's sending it a lot more. Shadowy down to the apron.
Alright, both of you.
He's gonna have a bad exit. Beast is gaining on him at the exit here.
you know, it's
Less than a
draft.
second.
Within a second of distance, here they come. Here comes the 77. Down on the inside.
Gotta
I
be
don't
way
know if
up
the
high.
oh, man, they are almost there. Side by side,
now he goes.
The corner. They're side by
Good
side.
eye.
The 11
Beast
slows
gains the
down.
lead.
Beast to the lead. Shadowy.
Oh, he's not sending it in.
77.
He's
It's
not gonna let
even
him.
20 laps to go yet, and they
Oh
are
my
already
goodness.
banging doors for the lead. This is the fight for the win. Already within the
Shadowy.
first 20 laps. The
He is
last
not gonna
20
let
laps.
Beast pull away again. He is not gonna let it happen.
He's not letting it slide.
The Beast is on the apron a little bit. Keeps himself on the inside. Can he get the run off the corner? No, he cannot. Oh no, yes,
Yes,
he
he
does.
can.
The run.
Shadowy blocks like it's a super
Shadowy's gonna get a
speedway.
really nice block off.
Oh!
Oh, he
gets
gets shoved up the track. The old bump and run. The Milwaukee special.
But here comes Shadowy.
Shadowy trying to use the wall to get the advantage at the corner, but can't. Beast has now put time on him. Here comes Shadow. He's gonna stay there.
That's gotta be a penalty or something, man. What the hell is that?
Barely grazed the
77's
pit
inside.
wall.
That was not the best.
That would have been really bad.
77, because here comes the 77 now on the inside of the 11. That was not a very good decision from Shadowy, because now the 77 realizes, oh wait, you're gonna send me? Now I get to send you. I'm gonna bet that one of these laps he's gonna just bump him out of the way when he gets there.
I mean, he tried moving him out of the way earlier.
Run out of the corner.
I'm too far. He
Side by
did try to
side
move.
at the turn 1 on the outside, the 77 has the advantage. The 11 trying to run him up the track, can't get there. And is cleared by the Beast. Beast is gonna take the lead again as the 11
And there he
loses
goes.
speed off the exit
Will
again.
he try it again?
Will he send him? Shadowy now out of range, and he's gonna run it up high. This is Beast's chance to pull away.
Oh my god. They're coming out of turn.
After all the chips are down for that 77 team after that one pit penalty, after dominating the race through the first 2 stages, he has now taken back the lead. With all the chips below, he has now taken the lead and is now going to try to win.
And Shadowy catch Beast once again. It looks like Beast looking to pull away.
Verizon picks to win, guys.
We're in the middle of a battle right now. I don't think we can have a
Shadowy
proper pick
picked
to
up wall
win.
tap. Wall tap.
I mean, okay, yeah, fair enough. Let's wait till it slows down.
Alright, as they're coming into turn 1 right now.
Nah, screw the slowdown. Who thinks gonna win this battle?
Are you
I think Beast is just both A in the best position possible, and B is also just the faster car in general. I think
Shadowy's taking notes right now. He's not losing time, and he's
Here
gonna try.
comes Shadowy. Oh, he tries to get there. He's on the quarter panel.
Oh, Beast
Side by side.
The wall.
Oh, into the wall. The 11 sends him. There's some
Beast backs
aggressive
up.
driving
He's gonna
already
try
as the
something over
77
here.
goes down pit
Beast
road.
pits.
A good exit for the a good entry for the 77. Sorry, not exit. I didn't mean that. Fuck.
I think they still can hit.
Yeah, no, it's a two-stopper today.
Shadowy might have to come down pit road at some point.
So he's
Yeah.
gonna run.
What a battle that was between Shadowy and the Beast. What did you think about you two?
Honestly, to be honest, I didn't really approve of what Shadowy did there. I mean, he was really just setting Beast so that he couldn't pull away from him. Shadowy knows that Beast has the much faster line at this track, and he was trying to do whatever he could to keep him in his close quarters. So, I mean, I guess I can't blame him, but definitely a little bit of dirty racing from Shadowy there.
I've got my eye on the prize for the 11. I think he's kind of. I know it was an aggressive move, but sometimes that's what you gotta do when it comes to short tracks. Rubbing is racing, as most people tell you. He might be
speeding penalty.
that might be the thing that proves that he could win this race. I mean, you gotta be aggressive sometimes when you gotta win races like this, especially in this kind of like close quarters. You've got drivers that are better than you. Sometimes if you're gonna want to win, you gotta outshine them in some of the ways that aren't the most legal.
Remember, Shadowy's still not hit yet, so he's gonna try to go for the overcut here. I think what he should have done was hit with Beast, but it's his strategy. He can do whatever he wants. Right now, he's gonna go for the overcut. Maybe try the overcut. You know, this strategy. I don't know if this can work. Remember, only reason why he was ahead.
Oh, 7 and 29.
Oh, the 7 and the 29.
Oh, we got 2 cars up in the fence. They're both going really slow. No yellow.
They basically stopped, but no yellow will be called for that incident. I mean, I'm quite surprised it's not a caution.
They're all conflict. 2-car
Good car. Well, caution has been called.
This is going to shape
my
up everything
goodness.
because that means everybody's gonna have to pit, and Beast has already pitted so far.
And that is race back once Shadowy crosses
think-
the line.
He's a master strategy.
Beast really okay. Shadowy made a mistake. Wow.
That
Well, I
was.
mean, I'm too fair. Everyone's now gonna be able.
Hey, I didn't get the safety. Is there a safety?
Oh yeah, no, back straight away. Pace speed is 100. Everyone wait for pace car.
Unsafe recovery.
I'm just saying, Claymore, Kawa, this caution might just have safety. Remember, everyone's back in pace. Not everyone.
Yeah. Everybody's in the mix.
But then once the whole
and
pack
the-
together, it's
The drivers in 3rd and 4th have been very aggressive lately, so I think that the second that they get the chance to take the lead, they're going to use it, and I don't think it's going to be legal.
back either way.
Oh my God, there's only 3 cars on a lead lap.
Yep.
This screwed so many people over. It was actually crazy.
Conveniently timed accident. And one lap down can go past through. And by the way, because of what just happened, because you're supposed to call the pass through when it's open, idiots.
Yeah,
So
pass through, I don't think he can hit them. That's the thing.
I think,
So,
and plus this might cuck over Shadowy if he runs out of fuel.
exactly. So what's Shadowy gonna do?
Listen,
is Shadowy gonna hit and be behind a bunch of lap
Listen,
cars?
he has to.
Yeah, Shadowy
Bro,
has to
what
pit
type of
deep.
F1 garbage is this? Look, if we just go green right now with this. Alright, pits might as well be open this time.
Shadowy is so disappointed. I think he tried to cut that off, but this was not
Alright,
his strategy.
Shadowy, you can go faster. We can go faster if you want to. Pits are
Yeah,
open.
Shadowy's gonna make it in. I don't. Yeah, Shadowy's the only competition. Either. Well, anyways, Verizon picks to win, guys.
Beast Sonata.
There's
What?
your pit stall. I think he's gonna. Oh,
What you said to me?
he's
out.
dead short. He's out.
Hold
He
up.
ran out again.
So now here's the question, Spring. Now we gotta ask, Spring, why did you have to announce a waiver round?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because that means pits weren't open. No, you said Zen. Wait. Also, because you announced the waiver round, because we have to wait for people. That's not. You're supposed to go do waiver round pass-throughs because of it. Shadowy can get in his car because you guys goofed the sequence.
Do we put him in the right
Yes.
And Shadowy will get a second chance. He basically saw God.
The reason why I say this is mostly because the sequence was not the way it was supposed to. Shadowy can
was
just
even in?
can respawn his car. The red flag back straight away. Because Galaxol, the pit sequence is wave rounds happen when pits open.
Red flag in the
What
air.
the hell is
after-
going on? Why Shadow we get to go back in?
Because you know why? We announced pass-through waiver rounds when pits weren't open. That's not how it works.
I don't know how it's supposed to work, but I'm pretty sure.
You're blaming Spring that Shadowy ran out of fuel.
No, because you know why? He announced waiver rounds when pits were supposed to be open.
Alright, so here's the compromise.
And that's
Shadowy-
why, and that caused pits to be delayed, and that caused Shadow to run out of fuel. We were very off sequence because of
Are
it.
you not supposed to do wave rounds before pits open?
No, you're supposed to do them right when pits open.
Sure,
That's
it's
the way how
after
timing
it's
works.
open.
Yeah, basically what Tawa said.
Alright, so
So-
Shadowy's gonna be in the back. That's the only compromise. He'll just be in the back.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah, I'm sorry, Shads.
Yeah.
Very
Sorry-
unfortunate for
sorry that-
Shadowy. He's gonna have. No, sorry.
Oh. We're gonna give everyone 15 seconds to get ready. One more time.
All right. Very unfortunate for Shadowy. Now he's gonna have to make his way through the pack to get back to Beast. Honestly, it's not looking very good for him right now. I mean, these guys in between him and Beast have been very, very, very hectic in terms of racing.
Very fast and very aggressive. We have to counter out the lost track staying field. Also, yes, penalties will be more severe.
We will go
The
green this
63
time, by the
car
way.
is gonna blow up.
Go, go, go.
Can I say
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Alright, let's go.
All right, and the pace car looking to go in now.
There's gonna be green flag back in the air as Beast leads it off of Asshole.
He's already early. It'll be here to 13 Antelope. We knew it. Like I said before, it was going to be an aggressive move at the start. But that's not going to help Antelol as the 77 breaks away from him now. Yeah, I think that was Antelol's only chance to take the lead, and I think he's just lost it. Unless he sends it in again, which he does, but I don't think he's
He's
going to
going way
keep it
too
in the
high.
wall.
Way too high. King into the
Yeah.
wall.
He kind of wall bumped there. That might be a penalty. I don't know. He's gained a lot of time. on Beast.
Antelol is oddly close to Beast right now, so I think we know what's about to happen.
Into the wall goes the 77 as he used it as an advantage to break away from the 13 again.
I would have done the same.
They're going to 13 as well. He almost made it.
But it looks like
77
Antelol's
coming out
looking
of
for the
turn
better
4.
exit here.
It is.
Coming to 4 to go.
Can Antelol get ahead of Beast here?
He's gonna do always
Here comes the 13 again.
This hurts both their
All right,
progress.
that has to be a penalty. That has to be a penalty.
There
That
have
is
been
a- that
three
is a 1 out of 3
individual
for sending.
sends
That is a
within
1
the
out of 3.
last like 3 laps.
He's not even trying anymore.
Well, he will take a 1 out of 3 if it means he gets a win. So there's risks and rewards.
Yeah, true.
And Shadow just sent Foxy up, so
Here they come, Mon's coming to
It's a
free run.
2-horse race right now as the 77 nudges out the lead on the inside of the 13. Here comes Antelope trying to make a run on the high side. Doesn't seem to be working for him in the corner. 77 just has way too much grip on the bottom, and he's gonna pull away from the 13 now coming out of turn 2 onto the back stretch.
Catching him a little bit because the thing about Antelope, he's going really high.
Takes it into the bumper.
Oh.
Into the wall goes the 77. Antelope again, another aggressive bump to the 77 of Beast. But again, Beast is gonna pull away from the 13.
That's a way better exit. 2 to go here at Milwaukee.
I'm just gonna say if Ansel won,
All right, I got the white flag, boys. Don't worry, I got it.
Antelope is waving the white flag right now.
Here they come, onto the back stretch right
Into
now.
all wall riding currently.
There is a
The
wall
77 into turn 3, coming out of turn 4.
Here he goes. He's pulling away.
Here they
Coming
come.
out of turn 4, he's gonna take the white flag this time by
Good slow.
one lap to go. Sponsored by Verizon.
White flag here at
Keeping in
Milwaukee.
the lead. Here comes a 13. Sending into the corner.
going
Couldn't
way
get
up
done.
the track.
Into the wall.
Wall
He's gonna
tap.
try to use that to his
Wall tap,
advantage.
slow down.
Another wall
Slow down.
tap. I don't think he's gonna be allowed to take that. No,
Yep,
he
he's
does not.
slowed,
The
he's slowed.
77. No problems behind him as he goes into turn 3. Oh!
Never mind, there's the
He said
problem.
the
He gets a
knee takes
nick
him
on him,
out.
but he couldn't keep it. The 77 of Beast, the
keep it.
dominant car all day, is gonna win here at Milwaukee.
He takes the checker.
Shadowy getting third. Making his way through the field. An amazing finish for Shadowy as well.
Great job for Beast. He deserved that win the most out of every other D2 driver here. That was an amazing drive.
I'm just gonna say that was an awkward ass Marlboro BC if Antelope just absolutely murdered him.
Unbelievable job for me.
That would be.
I'm just saying,
Oh,
bro.
the-
Antelope was trying. Like, he was seriously trying.
Let's go, baby.
I don't think Antelope was fast enough to even keep up with the 77. He just kept on like the 77 would pull away, and then the 13 would be like, well, shit, now I gotta send him, and then he'd send him. And
As
then,
we're going to do posters
Penalty.
right now. East, how'd you feel about everything? Pass through, battles, everything.
I'm gonna be straight up honest. You want to know how close that pass through was? How close I was to speeding? I sped by 3 miles. That's how close that was. If I didn't speed there, literally, I could have probably lapped the whole field.
No, clap.
but it made for a better finish, though, the fact that you didn't.
It,
I mean,
it,
to be
it
fair-
did.
To be fair,
And also, me also getting that pass through also proves I'm not just a lead car driver. I can catch people.
Yeah.
That is very
That was a
true.
really good drive for you. Congratulations,
I
man.
agree.
Enjoy that win.
Good job.
Thank you.
Ian, Claymore, I'm proud of you.
We
One of
love
these
Beast.
days I'll make it the D1, but till then I'll just be part-time with Dirge.
Speaking of which, then it's a double header for you then, probably. I think.
But no, I'm racing today.
Damn, never mind.
Yeah, I'll be racing Nashville though, which is
Good
actually my
job.
home track, so that's gonna be fun.
Good job, my buddy. You did it. All right. Good
Yep,
victory.
gotta keep winning for Spring Motorsports, man. We gotta keep that team standings going.
No, go to
Yeah.
remove a smoke. We're gonna head to victory lane, and I think we can start D1 considering I think ESL's canceled.
All right. Well, this
Two
concludes
more
coverage
Tawa
from hockey.
Big